May I have your attention, please? Standing on my soapbox here. Sometimes I feel like that chick from Divergent when she's got the guy by his shirt and she's demanding information from him and threatens to shoot him if he doesn't comply. And he says, "You won't shoot me." And she looks at him and pulls the trigger, sending a bullet through his arm, and says, "Why does everybody keep saying that?" Well, now that I have your attention, check it out. So, because we are love, we can get pretty heavy with our emotions, and sometimes we need a reminder of how light and free love is. And so I've decided that um, my next task for myself is to learn to laugh at myself. So here goes. So I was talking with Mason the other night, and told him he need to get his pajamas on, ready for bed, and he says, "Well, I don't want to dress myself." Okay, well, let me help you. No, I don't want your help. Okay, well, then dress yourself. Is but I don't know how. Like, okay, let's try this again. I don't need your help. Oh, thank God. I was worried. you know, the boy was just born. I mean, he was born in 2010. I mean, shoot, I was reading by the time I was 4 years old. I figured he was old enough to dress himself. Told him from now on that's what he'd be doing. Because, shoot, I mean, I was born in 1985, and that was a while ago. And he's born in this brand new energy, 2012, 10. I mean, come on, that's 2 years from the midpoint. So, yeah, of course, you know how to dress yourself. You're 4, dude. Catch up. All right. So the other day I was talking with Braden, and Braden says my brother had come to visit, and his girlfriend's daughter's Cadence, and Cadence came to visit, and Braden and her really hit it off, and they were hanging out together and getting to know each other, and Braden said that Cadence told him that if he asked her, she would go on a walk with him, just her and him. And he said, so when I grow up, me and Cadence are gonna get married. Well, you know what? That's pretty awesome. But give it a couple years. Can we stick a pin in this conversation? Let's wait till you're 30, okay? I mean, at least you don't even know what you want until then. Shoot, I'm 28 and I still don't know what I want. How the heck do you know what you want? You're 4 years old, man. So I was cooking dinner, and Alec yells from the book room into the living room. Tasha's sitting on the couch. Alec yells, "Are you on Pandora?" And I'm in the kitchen thinking, "Oh, hey, wait. I want to go to Pandora. Who set it up that they could go to Pandora? I want to go on Pandora. Pandora's awesome. They got those pretty plants, they touch them and they fold down into themselves. And oh man, that black panther with the 6 legs. Yeah, I dig that. I dig that. I would take one of those as a pet. She was cool, right? She turned out to be pretty awesome in the end. I mean, first she was trying to kill everybody, but hey, we all calmed down for a little while after you give us a little bit of loving, right? And Tasha says, no. Oh, Pandora, right. Internet, tablets. So weird, the generation that kids are growing up in now with their technology compared to when I was a kid. Man, when I was a kid, well, I grew up on a farm. Growing up on a farm, you ain't got no technology. Well, we got a computer when I was 12, you could play, what, Pac-Man on it? We got Yeah, you know, wow. You remember dial-up internet? Come on, man. Like, you can mimic those tones and make the connection? Wow, it's crazy, right? So anyways, he was talking about the internet site, and they've decided, since they're sharing the same account with the two of them on it together, it doesn't work for both of them. Well, I told him, you know what, guys, you can't blame each other for that. The free version of Pandora just sucks. That's how it is. I mean, you just gotta pay the price for having free stuff. It's slower than the paid for stuff, right? But they don't get it. They think that everybody else is influenced in their connection. And you know what? That's what's wrong with the world anyways. We all think that somebody else is limiting Our connection, our connection to the divine, our connection to love. We feel separateness from everything that's around us, and you know what? It's just not true. If we could just step back for a moment and feel ourselves right now, right here, where we're at, just breathe. You know that all of the empty space between the nucleus and the electron haze, that tiny little bubble that makes up the cells of your entire body, you know, every tiny little speck of space that you think is empty is stuffed full of divine love. That's the God force. You are the God force. You are living divinity. You are so incredibly amazing. Just take a breath and remember that. And learn to laugh at yourself. We must make light of ourselves. We cannot keep ourselves so heavy, down, weighed down, downtrodden in judgment and this concept of separation that we've put between ourselves. I mean, we're killing each other for it. No, I'm not going to shoot you. Of course, I'm not going to shoot you. I see the divine in you. I see the divine in every piece of you. And you know what? We may not resonate at the same frequency, and you may not understand all of the words that are coming out of my mouth, but you can feel it. You can feel a connection, and that's what it's all about. You know, the heart is 100 times more powerful than the brain in creating the reality that we perceive. Let's drop into our hearts. Drop into your heart. Feel your way through life. Feel who you are inside. Think for yourself. Make choices for yourself. You know, I felt so silenced for so long, and I stepped back for a second and realized that I was the one silencing myself. You know what? Who cares what I think? You know what? In order to have a new idea, you have to open yourself up to the possibility that you could be wrong about something. And you know what? Who cares? At least I presented a new idea. At least I made you think. You know what? I want to make you laugh, and I want to make you think. I want to help you to remember. I want to help you to remember who you are, because you've forgotten it, and you've forgotten your connection to everything that's around you, and that's why you feel alone when you're alone. You know what? You're never alone. You're never separate. You're always connected, and that scares you because you feel judged. But you know what? We've stepped past that now in the new energy. Since all these incredible things that have happened on the planet that nobody can deny, but nobody talks about. And you know what? Just embrace it and just feel it, and oh man, I just loving the world, you know. I'll get back to comedy, I'll get back to the funny, I'll get back to the laughter, but my initial message is love on yourself and then laugh at yourself. And if you can't love on yourself exactly where you're at this moment, then at least find a way to laugh at it, because you know what? We must lighten our hearts, and if we can't love, then we can at least laugh. So let's laugh with no fear for the future. May I have your attention, please?